it just felt good to kind of like be over with all the anticipation and talk or whatever, like just get to work. You know, like regardless of what's happened this off season, what's in the media, whatever, like, you know, none of it matters if we don't come in here with the right mindset, and we definitely did. You know, just starting to get down to, you know, looking at all the little things and just getting everybody on the same page. So it just felt good to, you know, kind of just get everybody in the gym in the same place, in the same mindset, mind frame, and get to work.
A lot of talk the last couple of days about the defensive potential of this team. It's only one practice, but you played for the last 3 weeks with these guys, 4 weeks. What do you sense could be the defensive potential of this group when everyone's healthy, when everyone's ready to go?
Yeah, I mean, we got options and a lot of guys who can cover up, you know, mistakes. So I think maybe it opens up more room to, you know, gamble. And I think I heard Doc talking about, you know, the deflections and that sort of thing. So guys are maybe taking a few more chances here and there. You know, so we can get out and run, try to force more turnovers. I think is definitely going to be something we'll be able to do. But I mean, we have just a lot of guys who can make plays on the defensive end.
Does Kawhi already have a presence? I mean, could you tell something special about him?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know what kind of player he is. So when he's on the floor, you notice. You know, just forget Kawhi Leonard's on the floor. You know, he was talking, you know, to a couple small groups of us a couple times throughout practice, just little tidbits, what he's thinking in his mind. And when he's on the floor, he's Kawhi Leonard, like you feel him for sure. So, yeah.
He's also the only player on this team with championship experience, I guess. So, how much of that are you looking forward to just hearing from him about what it takes?
No, for sure. Man, any man that's been there and seen it, you know, Doc's seen it. A lot of guys on our staff have seen it, seen what it looks like. And we have a lot of guys that have been close. But, you know, Kawhi obviously having a ring, and, you know, as the season moves along, and, you know, it'll be good to kind of just hear from him, his experiences, and what like that championship team looks like, you know.
You showed up at the same time last year at Zoo, obviously in Boston. Was the player you got to know during the last couple months of the season last year that different than the guy who's showing up to training camp? And he talked about losing weight. Yeah, losing weight and feeling like he's.
Yeah, I mean, he took this offseason really, really seriously. Every time I saw him, when we would work out together, he was always in great shape. There wasn't a point in time where he was, you know, he'll talk to guys like, oh man, I gotta get in shape. He was always in great shape. So I think, you know, I don't know what his goals were about the weight or whatever, but I mean, he always looked good. Like he just looked like he was at a good spot physically all summer long. So that was probably something that he took seriously. You can see it. He moves really, really well. You know, he's more vocal, more confident now, I think, and you know, just I expect him to be a more improved player this year for sure.
How about Paul today? Obviously, you can't go contact, but how do you look out there too?
Yeah, no, he looks good. He looks like an all-star too, for sure. So yeah, they are. You know, we're all just trying to get on the same page, get as many reps in, even if it's, you know, I guess no defense, but, you know, everybody's just trying to get on the same page.
Is there an excitement, sort of, you know, just to get the season started already, or is this like everyone knows this is going to be one day at a time, every practice, you know, stuff like that?
I think it's both. I mean, guys are ready to go. Like, you know, it's here, it's off season's over. We've been sitting around long enough, not playing anybody. But at the same time, having the mindset that, you know, this is going to be a grind if we want to get to where we want to go. You know, so coming in on a day-to-day basis with the same, you know, that right mindset. Pat talks about it a lot. You know, you got to live like a champion, NBA champion. So doing all the little things outside of just on the court. You know, you got to think about it. You got to, you know, wake up every morning and live like, you know, you're NBA champion, and hopefully that'll manifest into, you know, a championship. So I mean, just little things, and, you know, coming in with the right mindset on a day-to-day basis.
Are you looking forward to going to Hawaii with these guys? Obviously, you weren't here this last year, and you guys do a lot together anyway. But how about this trip?
Yeah, I want to go like snorkeling or something, do something fun, see some like fish and stuff. No, I like Hawaii. I went to Maui, played the Maui Invitational, so it'll be fun. It's, you know, but at the same time, it is a business trip. It'll be our first time on the court together. You know, so we want to have a good rest of training camp, and hopefully come out of there with 2 wins and feeling good about ourselves coming back here and have something to build on.
How's Bo look, especially going smaller with him at 4?
Bo looks great. I love playing with Bo, even just from pickup and today. Very vocal, very good communicator. I think that's the biggest thing, honestly. You know, he's a really good talker, has a lot of good perspectives defensively and offensively. So he grabbed me a couple times today, told me, like, you know, just some actions him and I could get into offensively, what he was looking for, what he was thinking on this play, and, you know, maybe it was different from what I said or what I did. And, really good communicator, versatile, can do a lot of things. I think he adds an interesting element to, you know, our team offensively and defensively.
Last question.
Yesterday you mentioned how you guys went to point guard by committee, and Doc just mentioned like positional versatility. You had some experience on ball in college, and then you last year played off ball. What is it about that appeals to you? That's kind of like being a bridge between the two.
Just being more versatile is a tougher. You know, if you're guarding a guy that can just shoot, like, you know how to guard him. If he's just strictly a off the ball guy, if you're guarding a guy that's can't shoot, it's all downhill, or, you know, playing off pick and rolls and whatnot, like, it's easier to scout and know what you're gonna get. So I think if you can put yourself in a position where you're more versatile, not only for you, you know, it helps you, but it also helps your team. So if we have guys like me, Pat, you know, Paul, Kawhi, you know, Mo is positionless. Like, we have a lot of guys who aren't just one position and can do multiple things, and that makes us that much better of a team if we don't just have one guy in one role. Like, if we have multiple guys who can do different things, it helps us as a whole.